So this is Timberborn, a beaver settlement game that I have racked up about 650 hours so far on Steam. I absolutely adore it. We're going to start a new game because I kind of want to play from the start with this new update. So we're going to go with the Iron Teeth. Do I want to go Iron Teeth? Yeah, we'll go Iron Teeth. I don't know which map I want to play though. Maybe Canyon? Canyon might be really good for... maybe Cliffside. It's kind of a cute little map. Yeah, let's do it. Normal difficulty, start. Okay, I don't know, Cliffy. Start. Oh, there's actually... sorry. There's actually already an overhang here. That's really, really cool. Oh, we actually need to utilize... you could soft lock yourself by destroying that. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to get some berries on the go. So we need berries, wood, and water to start with. So I might put in a path down here and put in a berry gatherer. Here we'll put in a lumberjack down this way. Oh, that is so cool. It comes with an overhang automatically. I really like that. And there's some steps there. So we'll put some lumberjacks in here. Yeah, we'll go 3. And mark all these for cutting. I've played, because I've played so many hours, it's just this first stage is just so automatic now. I absolutely adore this game, I really, really do. For power, we're going to have to put the water wheel down here, because it's going to be too high up here. So we do want to get some farms on the go as well. Oh, water. We need water pumps. I actually made this too wide, so... 2 tiles wide, so I could put in a water pump there. We want that on the highest workplace, so we never have someone without water being pumped. We'll put that up to 2nd as well. And we'll also put a farm in, I reckon a farm in here, maybe? Yeah, because we'll probably put some stairs down there shortly when we have them unlocked, and that will increase the farmland. I reckon we want some kohlrabi. How much space does a medium warehouse? Yeah, we'll put some kohlrabi in first. I do also want to, from the offset, put in some cassavas. They're a much more economical food source once you start fermenting them, and I kind of want to have them teed up and ready to go as soon as that's in. So we might speed this up a little bit. As well, while we're doing this, we should get some inventor huts on the go as well. Oh, these are cool. What's up here? So that's the water source there. You could have a really cool aqueduct going along here actually. And then maybe trickle down there. That'd be really cool. Actually, maybe that's where we'll take the bad water. Actually, I really like that idea. We could put a huge, obviously down the track a little bit, we could put a huge dam here. And then from here, we could have a kind of aqueduct that runs along here, pulls into here, and then comes down here and then flows outward from the map. I think that would be really, really cool. Okay, where am I going to put my inventor huts? I reckon I might pop them in here, so they're not taking up any green space. And I love that they've added the flip ability. I love it. That's really cute. Yes. Want the science Might pop that up slightly as well for workplace priority. I do really want to get onto getting the forester unlocked as soon as possible. We'll put some berries in here, just so we're picking them straight off the mat as well. I think when the time comes to build a dam, we might build the dam down here, so this all stays irrigated. I think in time we'll do some like uber dam across here, and then put some sluices down here to keep this irrigated. End up expanding out this way. Oh, it's a cool overhang there as well. I've absolutely loved this new update. It's everything and you can even walk in under there. This update is kind of everything I hoped the game would become when I first started playing it. And now we're absolutely there, and I'm just in love with it. I think I want to get some breeding pods in. Oh, see, if I put it there, they'll be near the berries. Put it there, it's near the water. I kind of like having them near the town centre. I think it's a bit cute that way. Oh, but I would like to put a house there. I might put the breeding pods then. Problem I always run into is I build out the colony in such a way in the early stage that just makes use of the space that's available. But as the game begins to progress and you begin building around things, it may not be as efficient as you would like, but it's difficult to demolish things and rebuild them because you've built so much other infrastructure around it. But I think for the time being, we'll go with 2 breeding pods there. I do also want to get a water wheel in so that we can begin working towards getting some planks. So power, water wheel, and we'll pop you there maybe? Because I want to put one there, then that has to be there. But that's not going to be very good for the time being. Nah. Because then we can go there. Yeah, we'll pop one there. And we'll put an industrial lumber mill there. Why aren't these beavers cutting wood? Oh, we're full up on wood. Okay, so we need some storage as well. I would like to irrigate all of this, potentially by diverting some water down this way, but for the meantime, I might... Yeah, actually we're a bit limited on green space, so I'll put it down there for now. Make that wood. I might slightly high prioritize that as well, and that as well. From there we can begin working our way. I might actually deselect all of this because I want to be able to get down here to build this dam, so I might remove the cutting priority for those, just so we can get the beavers focusing on removing these trees here, so I can actually create a path down and then dam up this section. Yeah, I think that's the play. Why are we running out of water already as well? I might build another water pumper there in advance now, just in case. Okay, so I might start putting the path in now, so I'm actually prepared. That's really annoying. How long? I might actually just demolish that tree. I know it's wasteful, especially in the early game, but I want this path getting in and I can't really walk around it. I reckon we'll probably move this path as well. Maybe create some stairs going down so then we can fit a gear workshop just in here. Actually, if we put a gear workshop in there as well, we could put a power shaft there and then fit a fermenter in along here and then kind of have the stairs down over here to go around. I think that'll actually be really cool. Yeah, 100%, that's what we'll do. I might high prioritize the removal of that as well. And now that those trees are removed, we can reselect all this for cutting down. Right, let us dam. I still absolutely love this, the water management in this game. Beavers, they're actually really friggin' cool animals. They're really cool animals. I saw a thing recently where I think it was in the Czech Republic, where the government had ended up spending about 8 years and ridiculous amounts of money kind of planning out this waterway management system so that, I should prioritize that higher because we're running out of water. Um, yeah, they'd spent all this time building out this plan for some dams and so forth, like something like 8 years for it all. And these beavers ended up coming along and just building it all in the space of about 2 days, quite serendipitously, where the government was planning to build them. But the beavers just kind of came in and did it, and they're just awesome for that. It actually turns out that beavers will build their dams not based purely by virtue of the water flowing, but actually the sound of the water flowing. So it's been found that the sound of the like flowing water is actually what encourages the building of dams rather than just by virtue of the water flowing itself. I think it was a Canadian guy that ended up determining that by going around in places where he kind of, or they, I don't really know the arrangement, but dams were desired to be built. And so they went around playing this on stereo, the sound of running water, and the beavers just kind of came in and ended up building dams. Um, one of my favorite dam stories from beavers though is in the UK where beavers have been beaver populations are beginning to grow both through reintroduction and population protection. But what is now happening is the beavers are building dams and it's changing the water course and where the water actually flows. The result of which being that people are now having water channels basically flooding their properties because these beavers have just gone, nah, stuff you, we're building a dam here. And I fucking adore that. I adore that so much. And it's a lovely little poignant reminder that like nature don't give a shit about us at all. It's just, it is going to do its own thing. The beavers are going to do beaver things. They give zero fucks about what we are doing and whether it detrimentally impacts or not. It's just, I just love that. I love it so much. They're just such cool animals and so grossly underrated. And so when this game was first released and it was, it's this beaver settlement builder, I'm like, nah, 100%, beavers are fucking engineers and architects of nature. They're just absolutely incredible. And it's kind of like they're just denoted down to this kind of like this kind of like salacious reference of like, you beaver, but it's like, nah, beavers are awesome. Don't just denote them down to someone's minge. Anyway, do we have people in these event huts? We do. Fabulous. We're still running out of water. Maybe I should put in some more water storage. Because maybe it's a case of they're only able to actually store a certain amount of water during the day while pumping, and then that's been completely exhausted. So I might put some water storage along here. Even the update now where we actually select like what resource we want to be going into what storage, like it, we take it for granted now. Well, I take it for granted now, and I don't really think twice about it. But I remember I would have built this warehouse, and it would have stored kohlrabi, it would have stored cassavas and berries, it would have stored everything in there. And it became really difficult when you're wanting to stockpile particular resources like berries, because the storage space would just be taken up by other things. And if you wanted to actually control that, you had to go through and deselect all resources that could potentially be stored in there to just leave berries remaining. Because the result of not doing that could potentially be that, in this case, we could fill up entirely on kohlrabi, cassavas, and fermented cassavas, but then don't have a chance to really stockpile berries. And then if we had some need for going through a lot of berries, such as if we went to do a population boom and we needed the berries for breeding, and there would be this kind of delay, and sometimes a detrimental delay, because you weren't able to store it. So again, it's one of the kind of little examples of why I love this game so much and why I think the devs do such an incredible job with it. It might sound like I'm brown nosing, but I don't really care, because I will 100% own brown nosing, because I just am really, really in love with this game so much. And it's really, really nice when you find a game that you really love and really enjoy playing, like on a long-term kind of basis, and there's actually ongoing building of it. There's some games that are in my Steam library that I really, really like, but I kind of don't play them that much anymore because they don't get active updates. The kind of devs have kind of left it, and it's no longer being continually developed, and it kind of gets a little bit boring and stagnant after a while, because nothing's really changing. Whereas this, we had the storage updates, we had what was it? We had the storage updates. The big one was the bad tide updates, and now we've got 3D water physics and sluices and so forth. I know I'm glossing over some other awesome updates that have come out along the way. Like, this game has been out for a few years now. The fact that they still say it's early access is a little bit comical to me, because it's like, it's a full-fledged game. Like, it's yeah. Anyway, while I was waffling about nothing, we have now got enough science to unlock the forester, and I reckon I might put the forester here. Right, so now that we've got the forester coming in, the most economical use of land is actually the oaks, but in the early game it's really easy to get bottlenecked by not having enough wood supply. So just for the beginning, I'm going to go with a bit of birch, a bit of pine, and begin getting some of those oaks underway. Ideally, in the end, I kind of like to have 2/3 to 3/4 oak, and then the remaining being pine, just to make up that gap, because oak does take 30 days versus 2 days for pine, 12 days for pine. Now, how large is this range? Oh, it's actually really large. What about for my lumberjacks? Yeah, it covers it all as well. In that case, I might actually plant some more oak over this way, and I might leave a little space there just to get around later on. Right, I'm pretty happy with how this is going so far. We've got plenty of water. I think not having storage was the issue we were running into. So we've got that going. We are running out of berries a little bit. Maybe we need another farmhouse to keep up with this. Although now that we've got the kohlrabi stockpile, the cassavas stockpiled, they'll probably start storing more kohlrabi. Okay, so these guys have nothing to do in range. I'm just going to pause these guys for the moment. But that actually means we're running out of wood potentially as well. Or which we potentially are. Although that said, if we can get... We've got the wood here, which is going to be cut down there. I wonder if this is encouraging us to just create... Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. I wonder if this structure here is encouraging us to build a kind of aqueduct over this to then just send this straight off the map. Oh, I'm actually really glad I chose this map now. This is really, really cool. It's really cool. Got an injured beaver. Pause. Oh shoot! What's going on? I don't know the button for rotate. Oh, injured. So it's not even broken teeth. It's just straight up injured. Okay, I might put a bed. Yeah, let's put one up here. Medical bed. We'll pop one in there and we will high prioritize that. Forester is in, fantastic. We want you slightly higher because I don't want to run out of that. We can reduce that down to 1. Which building lacks workers? You. Okay. For that reason, I might pause the industrial mill for the time being. Actually, oh yeah, we've only got 2 in there. We should put a tooth grindstone in as well. So that's going to be power shaft and that. I might just put the tooth grindstone in there actually, rather than trying to fit it down here. We do need to get a dam. Oh, we already got the dam in. Forward thinking. Thank you, future. Forward thinking. Okay, we've got 1 unemployed beaver, so we'll pop you in there. So I don't know how large I would like to put this future kind of dam in. Giga dam. I know it will definitely cover this. I'm thinking maybe around this way, potentially. So these berries are going to have to be moved eventually. I thought maybe it might be worthwhile beginning to get some in like here or something, but I don't know, not yet, it seems like. Yeah, it might be worthwhile taking some. Oh, we've got berries here. That's convenient. Oh, was a drought on the way? I didn't even realise that. Oops. I didn't even see the drought sign pop up. Okay, pause you. We can pause you. I'm so glad we got that dam in. I didn't even realise. We might put some stairs in here to begin getting down. That will give us access to some secondary berries, but also this wood down here. It's a bit annoying. I'm gonna have to remove these berries. And we will high prioritize you. It's only a 2-day drought, so we're flying through it. But I wonder, yeah, I might actually build some more inventor huts just up here. Just so when we do have some unemployed beavers around, we can still get a bit of science going. Oh, that's not symmetrical. Okay, demolish those. And we'll put them all the right way around. Might also, just wondering, I might put a house in here as well, so I might mark these resources to be demolished, because I believe the barracks are 3x2. They are. I might also put another barrack in here now, so we can begin getting this wellbeing score up. And actually with that as well, we should put a campfire in, which is a good kind of starting point for... Where would you fit in comfortably? Maybe there? I'd prefer to look at the campfire in the open rather than these breeding pods. Stuff it, let's put it there. Okay, this lumberjack can be removed now, because I don't know if we're going to be planting that out anytime soon. But we can put you down here, we can put another gather a flag there. We can put a new, maybe 2 lumberjacks down here to remove these maples, these oaks rather, which will give us some extra logs while we're waiting for these ones to come through. Oh, and just like that, the drought's over. Sweet. I forget that in the beginning of the game, like, the drought cycles, they really don't last very long. So we'll pop you in there. We need a path going to you. Would be nice to get a rooftop terrace in somewhere. Maybe we pop a rooftop terrace there and then extend over. Oh, no, because that's going to be a really long way to walk. I'm kind of, one thing oh, that was another update they had. They removed the district limit, so now, provided there's a path, you can actually walk anywhere, whereas before, to say build a dam down here, I would have had to do like 3 district centres along the way to get them down. But yeah, because even though we don't have district limits anymore, I still don't want the paths to go too far, because otherwise beavers just, unless they're unemployed, they just don't end up being able to traverse all that space. I think maybe I'll put a rooftop terrace here, and then I'll pop some stairs in here, and then paths along to that. Yeah, I think that's good. I didn't really want to rip up any berries just yet. And also it means we could put the dam, the levee wall for the ultra dam straight along here. We've actually got, because we don't have any water being pumped. We should start producing some more planks too, just in case. Actually, I might high prioritize these lumberjacks. I thought we were actually starting to get some decent numbers with the beavers, but we're still waiting for it to build up. It's just I had all the jobs paused. We might put in another 2 breeding pods, I reckon. I'm really happy with how this is going so far. I've got some good science on the go. We've got our resources mostly under control. I say that as we're down to 20 water, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far. No one's in there. Maybe I might pause you, and I might drop you down to, no, I might actually make these lower workplace priority. So I'll drop those all down, but then I'll keep that one at mid and that one slightly higher. So in that way, as we get surplus beavers, they can begin going in there. Long term, I like to, when I have builders huts and haulers posts, I like to kind of have extra hauling posts on the lowest workplace priority. So then as we begin to get a surplus of beavers and some unemployed, they can just go in to be haulers, which just gets the colony working so much more efficiently. But in the early stages of the game, it's not always seemingly worthwhile to get them, as you're so limited on the number of beavers, and you need to really make sure that those essential roles are being covered, like the forester and the water pumper and so forth. I reckon we might also put some stairs here and come down that way, but it's on the priority. Anyway, I'm actually really happy with how this is going so far. I really like this map. I love that we can zoom out this far now. Yeah, so if anyone is actually watching this and you're actually liking this so far, I am hoping to, not hoping, I will make this a bit of a series that I upload. If people are interested in it, then fantastic. If you like and subscribe, then it tells the YouTube algorithm that I'm doing something right. And yeah, it'd be a little bit of encouragement for me to continue recording these. But yeah, catch ya.